Welcome to the Electric Violin Diaries. In this week's episode, Catch Caitlin. I'm back in South Africa, in Cape Town to be exact, in my uber purple computer room because, well, why not? In 60-second sideshow, I'll share my week of crazy travels with you. In Showtime, more from my performances in Abu Dhabi. And in Dear Diary, I tell you what's up with the name change that you may have noticed and tell you exactly where you can find me online. Right, I just have to say that I'm so stoked that I received so many complaints about last week's episode being so short. So you do want to see more of me, huh? I've had some mad missioning this week and start again tomorrow. Check it all out in 60-second sideshow. I was still in Abu Dhabi performing on Monday and Tuesday last week. An estimated 40,000 people visit the Abu Dhabi International Petroleum Exhibition and Conference over 4 days. Not sure how many of those I performed for in the 3 I was there, but some of the photos were posted earlier today on my Facebook page. Check them out if you haven't already. A flight back to Johannesburg on Tuesday night with the connecting flight to Port Elizabeth on Wednesday morning to meet up with Robin Witchbox to start our 2 weeks of performances and road tripping. Yeah, don't ask. Next stop, Cape Town. And then Durban. And then back to Cape Town and trance party in a quarry on Sunday. So, Abu Dhabi was an interesting experience. I could spend ages complaining about stupid wardrobe issues that seem to only apply to visiting violinists. But let's forget about my chick issues and let me remind you that I started last week performing at ADIPEC 2012. Here are a few clips that my dad took of me in action. Kinda. So what's with the name change from just plain Caitlin to Caitlin? Firstly, I know that my mom may have thought it was an uncommon name back in 1989, but it seems like a lot of other moms thought that too, and there are a lot of Caitlins spelt the same way. Performers, musicians, actually some awesome violinists. We were all born around the same time as each other. And over the past few weeks, this has become a more obvious issue. Other performers have mentioned it to me at gigs, and then with the starting up of iTunes, I realized that if you clicked on my name, that it took you to a page with a whole bunch of other Caitlins. And I even found a discussion on Last FM about there being too many Caitlins. So seeing as I don't think my actual surname is particularly showy, I had a dream one night, yes, really, a dream, that actually turned out to be a mini search engine hack. If I split my name, it seems to make finding my music, videos, everything just a little easier. Saves me any major website overhauls and is still pronounced in exactly the same way. This leads me to this week's Dear Diary question, which came from a video on Gmail. I have shared your last diary to Google+, which makes me wonder, why don't you have a Google+ account? You don't even need another password because Google Mail, Google+, and YouTube are all integrated together. I am on Google+, I just haven't really used it much. This video will be my first post, I promise. I'm on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Reverb Nation, iTunes, SoundCloud, Pinterest. Most recently I joined all the hipsters on Instagram. I'm on Steam, I have a Reddit account, although I pretty much just browse and don't actually interact. I think I get plenty enough karma from you guys already. There are tracks of mine on Last FM, Spotify and Pandora aren't available in South Africa yet, so I wouldn't know if I'm on either of them, I don't think. Is there anywhere else I should be active on that you guys would recommend? Details of all the sites you can find me on in the info section below. Right, so that's all that's on this week's episode of Catch Caitlin. I'd like to just give a shout out to my little brother who finished his third year in animation this week. The final project he worked on is up on YouTube. Give it some love when you get a chance. I'll share the link below. This week's Nightmare Before Christmas Sally-inspired Caitlin, created by the uber awesome Dustin R, aka Panafter1. If you haven't checked him out on DeviantArt yet, then do it. Alright, I have a DeviantArt account too. Thanks so much for watching. Send your comments or questions to Dear Diary at electricviolindiaries.com. Join me on all the platforms mentioned earlier and see you next Monday. Oh, woohoo! Competition time! This week, the winner was indeed chosen from the comments on last week's Catch Caitlin episode. And the winner is username Miss Kisses and Hugs. Thanks so much for the comments and likes and everything. This week, the DVD winner will be chosen from someone on Twitter. Just tweet a link to this video and tell me @electricandlive that you want to win. I'll retweet all the entries so that you know that your entry has been counted. Mwah!